lot of people don't understand. Having these gifts means you're unstoppable and you can do whatever you want. No, you can't. It's not like that. And in order to obtain these gifts, you have to be very, very disciplined and have a good heart. Okay, clear mind, good intentions towards everyone and yourself. All right, never hold grudges. Never be mad at people. Just look at the people that are angry at you and understand that the reason why they act that way is because they're not at your level. They still have a lot to learn, to grow, to understand how things work in this world, no one's gonna take away. If you allow people to get on your nerves, they're taking away your energy. All right, I hope you know that. They're stealing your gift, and you don't want that. No one's energy is worth yours, losing yours. Okay, I wanted to explain something. I don't know if you've noticed that when you go out into the world, let's say you go to work or you go to the grocery store, and you're out there within crowds or around other people, your body actually absorbs other people's energy. So I don't think you notice. Well, you should open your eyes and notice how drained you come back home, how tired, how overwhelmed. That's because you are absorbing people's negative energy. When you go out there, always when you come home, try to cleanse your home or take a salt water bath, cleansing bath. There's all the different types of cleansing baths, and that's very important, okay? Because if you live with other people, that negative energy that you brought home is going to spread out, and you're going to find yourself arguing with whoever you live with, or they're going to be in a bad mood, and you're not going to know why. And it's because that negative energy that you brought home lingers, and makes everyone uncomfortable. Consider putting wind chimes on your entrances, on your doors, and ring them as you're coming in. It'll clear out some of that energy. There's other ways to cleanse your home, but the most secure way to do it is by having wind chimes on your entrances and exits of your door. All right, and I have some on my windows, on the corners of the house, and ring them once in a while, once a day. Let them ring and move them around, because negative entities, negative spirits, they hate that sound. That ding ding ding, and they stay away from places that have wind chimes or bells, little bells, and things like that. That's one way to keep your home safe and clear of negative energy. And also, try not to let anyone's opinions or bad days bother you, because everyone has bad days, but doesn't mean that you gotta have one just because someone else is having one, you know. Many times I've gone to work and people are in a bad mood, you know. Cheer them up. Try to cheer them up, you know. Ask them what's wrong, you know. Why are they in a bad mood? What happened? And try to find a way to help them get out of it, you know. And if they can't, if they refuse to get out of it, then stay away from them, you know. You don't want to have a bad day just because someone else is having a bad day. That spreads out quickly. You ever walked in a room and you feel like the environment is odd? It's just something weird, you know. The tension, or you know, or people are not in a good mood. You notice that. That's your body letting you know that you can read other people's energy. You can feel their energy. All right. Another thing I wanted to point out is intuition. Intuition is very important in your life. If you listen to your intuition, to your gut feeling on a daily basis, you will always live through a good path. You will always know what to do on past situations, or when it's knowing, it's inner knowing, and it's part of your gift. Having that gut feeling and that knowing that there's something wrong, or you know, if you're caught up on a decision making, and you just trust your gut feeling, because that's they're telling you, your gut feeling is telling you exactly what you need to do, okay, or where you need to go, you know, what decisions to make. Don't second guess it, because the moment you second guess your intuition, your gut feeling, you know, you're gonna fail. Okay, you're gonna fail. And I trust my gut feeling, my intuition all the time. I'm telling you, I've gotten through so many things in life, and thanks to my intuition, I've gotten through everything that I've been through, you know. And keep in mind, spirits and your past loved ones, they communicate with us most of the time through your thoughts. All right, so it's very important for you to keep your mind clear and stop worrying, stop thinking so much, stop overthinking things, you know. When you can master keeping your mind clear of thoughts, you will be able to understand the language of spirit. You will be able to communicate with spirits, but you gotta stop thinking so much, you know. You gotta stop worrying so much. It's in the Bible. Read it. All right. So basically, you can know everything about someone if you just keep your mind clear of thoughts. And then once you receive a thought that you weren't expecting, there's actually a message. And if you don't get that, sometimes spirits give you vivid dreams, because they really want you to know what they're trying to tell you. So those are also messages. When you have these weird dreams that seem so real, you know, that's when you when you're receiving messages. And this happens out of nowhere. Like, if you want to learn how to grow your gifts and be intuitive and be able to understand what spirits speak, how they communicate with you, one big tool that is so needed is meditation. Learn how to meditate. Go in a quiet place where there's no crowds, where there's no noise, and close your eyes and think of nothing. That's a good way to see it, Think of nothing. Just focus on the sound around you. Close your eyes and just listen without thinking. Just listen. Sometimes the messages are in music. Yeah. So when you don't understand when spirits are talking to you through your thoughts or vivid dreams, they often communicate through songs, through the words of the songs, to the meanings. And if you still don't get it, they'll start giving you pictures and images of things that, repeating numbers everywhere you look, 444, 333, 1111, 777. All right. So these are things that are tools for you to understand the messages that you're trying to receive. These numbers appear when you're going through stuff. Okay? They tend to change. These repeated numbers. When you see a repeated number like 1111, pay attention. Even if it's just the time, it's 1111, or the date. Oh my goodness, pay attention. Open your eyes, all right? Notice what's happening at the time that you saw that number. What's happening? Take notes, write everything down. It will make sense later, all right? It might not make sense right there and then, but some people end up figuring it out there and then because they are aware. Okay? So you got to learn to be aware of your surroundings. Always walking out that door, license plate numbers, the clock, the radio. They're constantly communicating with you. But because you're too busy with everything you're doing, you don't have time to pay attention to what's going on. You could have avoided all that trouble you went through if you were just paying attention to the signs around you. You could have lived a better life. You would have had better results with the things you do, only if you paid attention to the messages, to your surroundings, to the numbers, to the lyrics of the music, all right, to the situation that's happening around you, to how people are speaking. When people speak to you, they're delivering a message, all right? Even if they're talking about someone else, especially when they're talking about someone else, okay? They're actually showing you who they are, all right? And you want to stay away from people like that. If that person is talking bad about that other person? What makes you think that person's not going to be talking bad about you to another person? Just stay away from that type of people. Okay? Don't engage, because then you're going to be mixed in there with them. People are going to think you're like them. Okay? I'd rather be alone than in bad company. You ever heard of that saying? Sometimes it's better to live alone than to be with someone who backstabs you, talks about you behind your back, envies you, or want nothing good to do with you. Okay? You don't know that until you start listening to how they talk about others. And when they're mad about, let's say they're mad with you, right? They start yelling at you, calling your names. They're actually telling you who they are. Okay? Keep that in mind and put that to practice, and you'll understand how things really are in this world. People, when they're angry, they call you what they are. They tell you exactly how they feel. All right? And you can just walk away and avoid all this stuff, Learn to be yourself. You don't have to fit in to be accepted. You don't even have to be accepted. Just be yourself, and people will like to be accepted by you. All right? You don't have to pretend to be someone else to fit in, because you weren't meant to fit in. Why? You were meant to stand out. All right? Everyone is unique in their own ways. We weren't meant to be like each other. Okay? Everyone's meant to be different, to think different, to have different opinions, different perspectives. We're here to learn from each other. We're not here to fit in. All right? We're not here to make anyone comfortable but yourself. Okay? Worry about you first, how you feel. Be yourself. Let people love you for who you are, not who you pretend to be. Okay? You'll see more results when you're yourself more than when you're pretending. Because you know what? At the end of the day, your true self shows up. And everybody will know that you were fake, that you were faking it. If you're true to yourself, if you are yourself, there's no way they're gonna think you're lying. They're gonna see, and they're gonna love features about you that you didn't even know you had. All right? So be happy with yourself and stop trying to please people. You don't need to please anyone but yourself. Okay? No matter what you do, there's always gonna be someone against you, someone who envies you, someone who talks about you behind your back. There's no way to please everyone in this world, no matter how good you are. So worry about you and be happy with yourself. Okay? Accept the criticism. Who cares? Who cares if people don't like you? Who cares if they talk about you? You know what you have been through. You know what you're worth. Okay? And you know where you're headed. It doesn't matter what they say, what they think. All right? Be yourself always. And try to help people. If they don't want help, then then let them learn on their own. At least you tried. Okay? Most people will accept the help, will accept your advice. But if they don't take it, don't worry about it. Keep moving forward. At least you try and let them find out on their own. The hard way. All right? Don't stress about things. Here's a little message to someone who's watching. Stop stressing about things. All right? Because whatever you're going through, it's not going to last forever. All right? And you're going to get through it no matter what. All right? Stop stressing about these things. You don't need to. Picture yourself how you want to live and make it come to life. All right? By continuing with your goals and not letting little negative things slow you down. Things are going to happen along the way. Things are going to go wrong. And if you hold on to it, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. You'll never get out of it. All right? Just tell yourself, you know what? That's fine. Things didn't go my way. There's another way. Don't worry. And keep going. Keep going. Because you're going to eventually find the way to get to where you want to be. But stop holding on to these. Stop getting mad and stop letting these things get on your nerve. Brush them off, move them out of the way, and keep focused towards your goal. Okay? These things come and go. Things happen. I always say when things start going wrong, that's because you're obviously doing something right, and something is trying to stop you or slow you down. And if you allow it, if you focus so much on the bad things, you're never gonna be able to reach the good things you want. All right? Just keep moving forward. Ignore what's happening around you and keep pushing towards what you want, how you want to live. Okay? Another thing I want to point out is you don't need a partner to be happy. You don't need a partner to be happy. A partner is not going to make you happy. It's going to add on to your happiness, but you have control of your happiness. Okay? By getting rid of the things you don't need in your life and the people you don't need, and allowing things that you want in your life or people that you want. If people like to criticize you, your own friends, they always negative towards everything you say or how you think, they're always putting you down, then get rid of them. Surround yourself with people who support your ideas, who are loving, caring, and show you that they care. The ones that don't care, don't even bother texting you or calling you or even asking you how you've been. They don't matter. You don't need them in your circle. Get rid of them, because they're only going to bring worry and stress to your life. Okay? You want to be happy? Then you need to get rid of the things that are not making you happy, and only keep in your life the things that you want and the people that you want, the people that actually care about you. All right? So keep that in mind. Only you can make yourself happy. You don't need someone in your life to be happy. You don't need things in your life like, oh, I'll be happy if I had that car. I'll be happy if I had $1 million. No, you won't. Yeah, you'll be happy the first few days. But that's not going to make you happy. You're going to make yourself happy by doing things that you like to do. Living a life the way you want to live it. Doing the things that you want to do. That's the only way you're gonna make yourself happy. All right? Keep that in mind. Don't let things bother you. Get rid of the things that bother you. Get rid of the people that don't appreciate you. All right? There's tons of people in this world, and you're gonna find someone that actually likes who you are. All right? And likes what you do. And people that have things in common with you that you can do together. All right? That's the only way you're gonna find happiness. All right? Keep that in mind. And I hope that this live brought something into you that will make you think, wow, I didn't know none of this. Or maybe you did know some of these things. You know, keep playing this video and remind yourself, okay, how things really are, how they could be, how you could change everything in your life. Everything. All right? And you don't need permission. You don't need to fit in. You don't need to pretend. Just be yourself. Give love to other people and you will receive love. You ever heard of karma? Yeah, that's true. Karma. Anything you give out comes back to you. It comes back multiplied. All right? So be careful how you treat people, because in the long run, it's going to find you. All right? It's going to find you. Treat people with respect and with love, and don't talk about them, because you're going to find yourself being in other people's mouths, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt you. At the worst moments, it comes. All right? So avoid that. Just worry about you and how you want to live your life and your goals and what you want to have in your life. All right? That's more important than worrying about other people's problems and gossips. All right? You don't have to solve everyone's problems. Let them learn. They created their own problems. Let them get out of it. You don't have to fix things for them. Just fix your own. You have your own things to worry about. All right? Live the way you want and be happy. All right? I hope this helped. And I'm glad you're here watching. And I hope I added value to your life today. Okay? And maybe someday you will be better than me. If you start to understand how the spirit world works and how your body, everybody has these gifts, but not everybody knows discipline. Not everybody knows how to keep their mind quiet. How to meditate. They don't know that. All right? So if you practice, you'll see that this happens during meditation. You're going to start realizing that, wow, I didn't know I could do that. That's where your gifts start coming during meditation. The more you meditate, the more you'll know how to use them and what you have. All right? But start there first. Start there first. Start learning how to clear your mind and keep your mind clear at all times. All right? Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be live again, because I love doing this and helping people. And maybe I'll do some readings for you guys so you can see how this works. Excuse me. But I'm glad to help. I am so glad I can help you develop yourself and help you live a better life. You know, I have been living a better life since I realized I can do these things. And the more you do, the more you grow, you know. So keep that in mind, and hey, follow me. All right, follow me for more, and bring your friends and family, and maybe they need help too, you know. Maybe they need a little advice so that they can stop treating you the way they treat you. Okay? Bring them in. Follow. Tell them to follow. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. All right? I'll see you on the next one.